Y'all, we're about to do something crazy. So Andrew just told me, we just went out to lunch together and he said, let's get in the car right now and go to Arkansas. And I said, okay, let's go. So we're going. No warning, no planning. I'm packing up my stuff right now. Got my suitcases out, about to start packing up. He's at his friend's house getting his stuff. And we're just about to leave right now. It's like 2 in the afternoon and we're leaving. We're taking the dogs with us. Andrew's mom is gonna take care of Gibbons and we're getting the fuck out of here. So I'll let you guys know how this goes and I'll tell you more about what led to this decision and everything else that's been going on very soon. But I gotta get packed right now. I am in the car. You can kind of see who's next to me. And we are going to Arkansas right now. We're in the new car. We're in Oklahoma. Last night we stayed the night in Oklahoma. We got to the hotel room at like midnight. And now we're headed to Arkansas. We're going to get there today at like 5:30 in the afternoon. And we've rented a cabin on Lake Washita. And I'm so excited to go. And I'm going to talk to you guys more about what exactly we're doing, why we're doing it, and everything that happened. But I just kind of wanted to share with you a little bit of the trip because right now we're still in the flatlands, but we are starting to see more and more trees. And I want to show you these windmills for those of you who are not from the US or from the Midwest and haven't ever seen anything like this. So check this out. Over here we have these huge, they're wind turbines is what they're called. I call them windmills. But they are everywhere as you're going through Oklahoma. And I wish I could just show you how massively huge these things are. And there's a lot of controversy around these because some people think that they're bad for, they kill birds. And at night they have these flashing lights on them that attract bats and kill the bats. So yeah, not everybody loves them, but they do generate a lot of energy. Cleaner energy, I guess. I don't know. I don't have an opinion because I don't really live near these things. But you can see that we're starting to see more trees, but it still is very flat and not very pretty. The landscape is not to my taste here. But as we get closer and closer to Arkansas, it gets more and more beautiful. So I'll show you some more when we're a couple 100 miles down the road. Got a Morty in my lap. Mort, say hello. We brought the dogs with us. There's a little Bells. Bella, say hello. We're going through Oklahoma City now, and I feel like once we get past Oklahoma City, then the landscape starts to improve and look more and more like Arkansas until we finally get there. But you can see some of the big buildings off in the distance there that we're about to pass by. It's Saturday, so there's not a lot of traffic on the highway, which is really nice. If this were like a weekday morning or weekday evening, it would be packed on all of these lanes. Yeah, and we'll also start to see more and more water, bodies of water that are natural. Oh, here's some water right over here. You can kind of see the bridge, big bridges going over it. We're starting to see the first signs for towns in Arkansas. So the sign up here says Fort Smith. That is a town in North Arkansas, so northwest.
In 1.8 miles, keep left onto I-40 West.
Okay, thank you. Anyway, before we were interrupted by the GPS, Fort Smith is in northwest Arkansas, and that will be one of the first towns that we go through once we get there.
It is the first town.
Oh, it is the first town?
It's like the border is like a bridge that takes you to Fort Smith. Fort Smith is on the border.
Okay, Fort Smith is on the border of Oklahoma and Arkansas, so it's the first town we're gonna go through. And I'm so excited, y'all. We're getting closer to home. I can't wait. I see trees. Okay, so we're on the other side of Oklahoma City now, and you can already see the difference that there are many more trees. Many more. This is still not Arkansas level of trees, but it's no longer just flat like prairie land. So it's changing. We're getting there. Here is Lake Eufaula. We're still in Oklahoma, but finally there's water. Lots of water. Look at that beautiful lake. Oh my God, my heart. My heart. It's been so long since I've seen such a large body of water. This is a huge lake. We're going over a bridge. It's on both sides of the road. You can't see it over there. But there's water and there are lots more trees. See, there's forest on both sides. Of course, it's very early March, so a lot of the trees are not in bloom. But once we get to Arkansas, there's a lot more evergreens, so it will look greener. But things are starting to look more and more like home. We're probably about 70 miles away from North Arkansas right now. So we just stopped at this gas station off of the highway to pee and let the dogs out for a minute. So we've been having to stop every so often and walk the dogs. Andrew's got them over there. Hey puppers! They're doing so good in the car too, especially Bella. She's a really good car rider. Morty gets a little anxious, don't you, Morty? Don't you, buddy? But they're both doing really well. I also wanted to show you guys that these dogwood trees over here, this is one of the first signs of spring in the south, are the dogwood trees that bloom. And they're so beautiful. And there's some just right here beside this gas station. And look, there's water on the ground. It's like marshy. We're no longer in the desert and I'm so damn happy. Look at all that water. Oh my God. It's still not as pretty as the Ouachita Mountains yet, but we're getting there. So let's do a close-up of this dogwood tree. I feel like I'm going into somebody's residential neighborhood here. But you can see how pretty the flowers are, and we've been seeing these for like the past, I don't know, 50 miles or so. We've been seeing these trees. Look how beautiful. Dogwoods and daffodils are usually the first signs of spring. And it's much warmer here too. All right, we're gonna head back to the car and get back on the road because we are so close to hitting Arkansas. And I know you guys want to know what the hell is going on. What are we doing? I'll tell you soon. Keep watching. Just about to cross the border into Arkansas, and on your way there's an XXX adult store. That's like a landmark for us. We're like, okay, where's the triple X store? We're almost there. Here we go, y'all. We're entering into Arkansas. Yay, we're here. Now we're in Arkansas, so it doesn't look that much different yet because we're still in the very, very tippy top corner of the state. This is Fort Smith, but I will definitely show you more as we get closer to Hot Springs. First of all, you can see water over here.
I think that's the Arkansas River.
Is it the Arkansas River?
I think it is.
And all the trees around it. Very pretty so far, but it ain't got nothing on my beloved Ouachita Mountains, y'all. We'll be there soon in just a couple more hours. I will show you this cute little downtown though of Fort Smith. I really love this little downtown area. There's a freaking Ferris wheel over there. I don't think that was there last time I was here. And they just have the cutest little downtown area here. There's a statue of some pioneer man on a horse. Cute little
It must be
park.
Ross Pendergraft.
Ross Pendergraft Park. And they just have a lot of like really cute little historic buildings down here and like little restaurants and shops. It's a neat little town. There's a brewery right there, Bricktown Brewery. Yeah, we saw one of those in Oklahoma. Sallisaw.
Or Shawnee, I'm sorry, Shawnee.
Oh, Shawnee. I don't know, somewhere. We saw it somewhere. And they have a lot of like, they have a lot of like murals and stuff. What is that? New Buyers Rib Room. Ribs, get your ribs. We're definitely in the South now. We keep seeing signs for like catfish and fried pies and barbecue. But anyway, here's what a small southern town looks like in the northwest of Arkansas. I'll show you some views over here of the little shops. There's a pizzeria, a Western wear store, a post office or something. I don't know what that was. National Bank. I think it's cool. An office building. There's like a huge, really beautiful church up here. Here's some more murals on the buildings. In Hot Springs, we have some really cool murals too. But I just love this little strip right here through Fort Smith. It's cute. Well, we're not going to quite make it up to the church. I don't think we're going to turn off before then. So I'll show you guys some more as we get closer. Okay, y'all, we are driving on a highway outside of Fort Smith. I think we're going into Winterville, Arkansas. And you can see that the trees are getting a bit more dense. You can see the mountain back there in the background in front of us. And this is a very rural area that we're driving through. I absolutely love this part of Arkansas. Of course, still nothing like Hot Springs, but it is beautiful in its own way. And I just love all the trees, the hills, the mountains. It's a lovely drive through here. We're gonna have to go handheld here because my gimbal cannot tolerate the hills and curves of these roads. So I'm sorry if it's a little shaky, but we are now entering the Ouachita Mountains, or a sub-range of the Ouachita Mountains and the Ouachita National Forest. And we are about to turn onto Highway 270, and this is the way to my mom's house, or, well, I guess it's my stepdad's house now, since my mom has passed away, but this is the way. There was a sign for Hot Springs. My brother also lives down this way, my younger brother, and this is one of the most beautiful places in the world to me. I really hope this isn't going to be too shaky. I'm trying to keep it still. Y'all, I'm literally just wanting to cry right now because I'm so happy to be home. Just this part of Arkansas, it just makes me so freaking happy. And I'm so glad that we decided to come back. And I guess now is as good a time as any to tell you that we are moving back to Arkansas right now. Right this very moment. We actually decided to come here and look for an apartment. And if you didn't realize it, Andrew and I are back together. We have mutually decided to, how am I going to say this? We have decided that we want to be together, and we're both willing to do the work that we need to do to fix our marriage and our relationship. And we're both going to be going to therapy separately, and then we're also going to be going to marriage counseling together. Neither of us wants to be apart, and we just have issues that we have to work on, and we're both going to do that. And I'm very happy that we're doing this. We needed a big change. We needed a drastic change in our lives. We had to break old negative patterns, and obviously I have a lot of work to do to recover from my BPD. Andrew has his own shit to work on, and we're just gonna do it together because we want to be together. We've been together for so long, and we're just like, he's my life and I'm his life. What do you think, Andrew? I can't get you. This stupid thing won't. This gimbal will not tilt it because the roads are so windy and curvy. Like it doesn't know what's going on, and we're just all over the place. So anyway, I'm gonna talk to you guys more about kind of like what's going on between Andrew and I. But right now, we're back together. We're on our way to Arkansas, and we're gonna start looking for a place to live. We got the dogs with us, and we're moving back home so that we can be happy, because this is what we've wanted to do for 10 years and we've just been too afraid to do it. And so we met for lunch the other day to talk about things, and Andrew said, let's just go home, and I said, okay, let's go. And then we just got in the car and left. It was impulsive, but I feel like this is a good impulse because this feels so right to me that I don't feel afraid of it at all. We just, like, I feel like on the way down here, I just looked in the rearview mirror and all I saw were flames. We just left it all burning back there. I don't care anymore. We're going back home to start our life over and rebuild this. That's what we both want. At least I hope so. Is that what you want? Yeah. So, I guess that's all I'm going to say about that right now. I'm really enjoying the beautiful mountain views, and hopefully we'll be to our cabin soon, and I'll see you guys there. We're now entering the little town of Mount Ida. This is the town that my mom and stepdad live right outside of. This is where my little brother went to high school. It's a little teeny tiny town, and this is where the crystal mines are, where you can come and mine your own quartz crystals. But you can find them in the ground all throughout here, this area, and even in Hot Springs too. And the mountains here are called the Crystal Mountains, but they are a sub-range of the Ouachita Mountains. So here's just a little teeny tiny town. Not much here at all. They don't even have a restaurant. The only thing they have is a Subway. They have a Subway and they have a little dairyette up here, which is really gross. Nobody eats there because it's freaking not good. And this is it, y'all. This is like Main Street. This is all there is. There's a little cafe, Mount Ida Cafe. It's a cute little town. It really is. And look at the beauty of the trees and the mountains back there. It's just gorgeous. At least I think so. This is when it really starts to feel like home to me. Is when we get here. Like little shops that sell crystals and stuff to tourists. But if you ever come here, just go mine them yourself. Don't buy them at the store. I mean, you can, but it's more fun to get them out of the ground yourself. It's just about sunset, and I think it's probably going to be dark by the time we get to our cabin. Right over here, you see these two mountains? This is what we like to call Big Titty Mountain. That's what we call it. But that's part of the Crystal Mountains. And to me, it looks like the bosom of Mother Earth. Another view of Big Titty Mountain. I don't know where that came from. Probably some high school boys or something, but that's what we call it in these parts. So here's one of the crystal mines over here where you can go and dig your own crystal. That's like the entrance to it. That's not like the actual mine, but that's where you like get your license to mine, and then you have to go back down that road somewhere and get to the mine. There are places that you can go where you don't have to pay. It's not necessarily legal, so I won't tell you where they are, but there are plenty of places you can go and dig crystals around here. So we are gonna go into Hot Springs tonight, but I'm not gonna show it to you tonight because it's gonna be dark and kind of hard to see. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow's vlog, where I'm gonna give you the full tour of the town and show you how gorgeous it is and why we love it so much. Tonight though, I am gonna show you the cabin, and then Andrew and I are gonna spend some quality time together and probably go out to dinner, and I'm not gonna vlog that. But we'll definitely have a look at the cabin and a look around the lake and all that. I just want to try to show y'all, if I can, what we're working with here. We are in the dense woods out here in the forest. It's darker than it looks in this camera. It's trying to like compensate for low light, but it's pretty dark out here, and we're about 1 mile away from where our cabin is. Oh, I hear the tree frogs. Did you hear that, baby? Oh man, it's so awesome out here. I love being out here in the forest. All right, we just got to the office and they had our keys to our cabin waiting for us. So the cabins are up here. Literally, we're right on the water, but it's kind of like hard to see because it's nighttime out here. And Andrew's got a little map of where our cabin is. You figure it out?
Yep, there's going to be a little road to turn left. It's going to go up there between those cabins. It's one of those up there.
Okay, so we have a cabin up on the hill up here somewhere. You can see these little buildings, kind of. I know it's really dark, but those are cabins up there that you can rent, and we rented one for the week. Okay, so we're trying to find cabin C3, C2.
There's 3 right there. We're right there.
Oh, okay. Right in front of us?
No, right there where the 3 is.
Oh. I can't see that, baby.
You don't have any glasses on.
Here's our cabin, y'all.
Aquaholic.
Okay, y'all, we just got out of the car. It smells and feels like Arkansas, Andrew just said, and it does. And here is our cabin right here. I don't know if you can hear the frogs, the tree frogs, but let's go check it out. Let's look inside, see what we've got. I didn't look into these very much. We just needed like a standalone. We didn't want to get a hotel room because we had the dogs and they will bark and whine if we have to leave them here and go somewhere. So we wanted like a standalone cabin type of deal. We looked at Airbnb, but man, that is so expensive. So instead, is there a light in there? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay.
Oh, it's cute as hell.
Here is the cabin,
Come in
y'all.
here.
Wow.
It's cute as hell.
Look at this. We got like the water or sea themed cabin, I guess. Sail away with me.
Yes, it's Aquaholic.
Aqua what?
Aquaholic.
Aquaholic?
It says alcoholic.
Oh, I get it.
It's so cute.
So the bed is right here in the front room. And then when you come in, are there lights back here?
There it is.
Oh my gosh, when you come in, y'all, we've got
So
a
cute.
couch. This is cheaper than a hotel room or an Airbnb. This was like one of the cheapest things I could find. And we get a whole ass cabin with living room. We've got a kitchen and kitchen table. We've got, this is better than our kitchen at home.
There's a can up there.
Oh, good. We need that can opener for the dog food. We've got a coffee maker, a full stove, a refrigerator, microwave. Like, we've got everything we need here. And this was cheaper than a hotel room. It even has an extra bed, like if you had another person with you over here. There's a back door over here.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Be careful of the dogs.
They can, oh, no. Oh my God. Help me. Okay, y'all, we even have a patio out here. So there's like a trash can, there's some chairs, a table, and a barbecue grill so we can grill some steaks out here. And right out here, I know you can't see it, but there is the lake. Lake Ouachita is right there. I'm gonna show it to you tomorrow in the day. Andrew just said it's fully furnished with dishes and everything. So we don't even have to, like, we were worried about that. So we need to go to town.
Wine glasses.
Wine glasses, yes. So we need to go to town and get some groceries so that we don't have to spend so much money on
Pasta
eating
strainer,
out.
measuring cups, everything. Coffee filters.
Awesome.
You can do that. Everything you need.
Y'all, this is so cool. I'm so glad we did this instead of some crappy hotel room or something. And they are pet friendly. They didn't charge us anything extra to have the dogs here.
Nothing.
I also wanted to show you guys the bathroom. So there's one more room. Look, it's all, the whole cabin is themed like aqua or marine theme. So here's the shower. Let's look inside. We just gotta look inside the shower. So it's not a tub, but it does have like one of those places you can sit down in. They've got a shampoo and conditioner in here, which we didn't bring any, so that's good. This was really a very spontaneous trip for us. We just took off. They have like this little decoration, hair dryer and everything in here. Cute little mirror too. And a little sink. Lots of storage space. More storage space than our bathroom at home.